Hi, Kelsey.
Hi.
It's been a while since we've met.
Yeah, I know.
Anything new? Want to catch up on? Want to talk to me about?
I mean, something that's really important or that I'm kind of excited for. I finally did my application for Mosaic, so I'm just waiting to see if I get approved and I'm eligible to like live there.
Okay, that's good. I know last time we talked about you submitted your application, and I see that you took the initiative to do that and get that done, and that is nice. So today for this session, I want to start off a little different with something new, and it's called the miracle question. Um, it's a strange question, I know, but it'll help a little bit. So suppose that while you were sleeping tonight, the entire house is quiet and a miracle happens. The miracle is that the problem which brought you to the attention of me is solved. However, because you are sleeping, you don't know that the miracle has happened. So when you wake up tomorrow morning, what would be different that will tell you that a miracle has happened and the problem is solved?
What would be different? I'll wake up and I won't be handicapped. I will have parents that love me. I will probably have real siblings or siblings that I could talk to and relate to and go places and do things with. I will have a family. I have love. I have support. I have what I've always dreamed of.
Very interesting answer. Never heard one of such. Well, as far as not waking up handicapped, I mean, you are not your disability. Things happen and people are born certain ways for certain reasons, but that does not mean you are less or half of a person because of that. Family and loved ones, there is someone out there that loves you, and you do have family. You're just not in contact with them, and we are still working with getting you in contact with your sister who was separated from the other foster home. Very interesting question. What will be the first thing you notice that will tell you that a miracle has happened, and out of the list that you gave me, what is actually most important of those?
My family?
Okay, everyone needs family. All right, interesting answer. So what I see here is that you are very devoted and determined to have a loving support system and family, and a lot of people don't have that with family, and like understanding that closeness and intimacy level with loved ones, and that's something you admire most about yourself and things going on, and that's a strong characteristic to have. However, things will come, and I believe that there will be something working out, especially with you moving to Mosaic. And how did the application process go? Did they call you in for a weekend visit, or do you still have to schedule that?
No, I went there for a weekend visit. It was fun. I met some people. Like I don't know, it's just so different than what I'm used to. I don't get to see people isolated in a room. No one ever talks to me. Nobody ever asks me, "How are you doing today?" or anything. And being in Mosaics and people are just surrounded around me, just talking to me and just trying to get to know me. And I just feel like I've not felt that in a long time. And I don't think it was because I was this like I was handicapped and they like thought less of me. I think they actually wanted to get to know me, and that kind of just made me feel like comfortable and like I can't wait to live there, and I feel more at home than my current situation with my abusive family.
Okay, so would you say that the staff there is your perfect idea of a caregiver and something you wouldn't mind being around all the time?
I mean, nothing's perfect, and I don't think I would know that until I'm actually there and I live there. Because everybody makes things look good on the outside. I mean, a lot of people probably think on the outside I probably have amazing parents and good people, but I really don't. So that's a question. I guess I can answer in probably a couple of weeks for you.
No problem. What did you most enjoy about being there? What was your favorite highlight of your weekend?
I think the get to know you game. And, with all the people that were like visiting, it was just like these other people you're coming in with, these other people you're gonna be living with, and they was like, ask you questions about just you, and they actually cared about your answers. They wanted to know more. Even like one girl, her name was Sam. She came to me afterwards and just told me like if I ever needed anything, like she would be there, and even though she don't know me, she's willing to like hear me out and listen to me because she's been through abuse. So just being around people that possibly been through the same thing you've been through, that's handicapped as well, and their struggle in society, I think it just made me feel like a lot better to know that I'm not like the only one.
That's wonderful. At least you have someone that you can relate to and at least talk to you, even if you feel like no one else understands you. Nobody's situation is exactly the same. So you're probably going through the same thing, but very similar situations. That's always nice to have a friend and comforting ear, at least someone to listen to you, because it seems like you guys did a lot of that, listening to each other, getting to know each other, and talking, and that's a great thing to do. To sit and tell someone about your problems. I mean, you do not know these individuals. You were just there for a weekend, and you showed a very brave thing to do, was just to be there, tell people about your story, listen to theirs. That's very courageous of you, and that's nice. I will be looking forward to seeing how the rest of the application process goes. I did check back with DHS and making sure you were still in good standings to receive your food stamps and your medical card. I know there was some concerns about that last time, but they are in good standings. You are in good health to be renewed with those, and everything should be fine with that. Is there anything else that you had any problems with, or how is at home?
At home is the same. I don't even want to think about it. I'm just ready for a new home and a new beginning and to get out of the situation at hand. But I just don't know how I'm going to tell my parents. But we worry about that when it comes.
You just got very distant. So what do you think some options would be about maybe introducing to them that you would be venturing out to Mosaic, or would that be something you would like to bring to their attention? Would you like me to do it, or have a meeting with them, maybe have them come in with you in the next session? How would you like to handle that?
You could do it.
Me tell them.
I don't want to do it.
Okay. How soon do you want me to, closer to the day after application has been approved, or?
Yes, once it's approved and it's like maybe 2 to 3 days before I move in, then you can come in and tell them.
Okay, you're totally in control, and I respect that. We will come up with a plan about how we would like to introduce that idea to them in the best way possible that will keep you safe and just kind of grounded about the situation, while also giving them knowledge, because they do need knowledge of this. You can't just disappear, but I'm willing to handle it exactly how you want me to. And maybe next meeting we can work on ways to introduce this to them, or possibly having them come along for the next session. And I'm looking forward to see how the rest of this goes. I'm glad you had a good time at Mosaic and you enjoyed your new home. And hopefully everything will work out. And I'm excited to see how all of this will go.
Thank you.
How about our next meeting next Tuesday at about 10? Does that work for you?
Yes, that works.
Okay, thank you. I'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.